All right, so Trent Gaming is asking, do you guys know of any mountain biking trails in Rotorua? So yeah, there is plenty of mountain biking trails in Rotorua, and we actually have an article on BackpackerGuide.NZ called 10 mountain biking trails in Rotorua. Look, and you can see it nicely. And so yeah, so we go through quite a few of those. And the first one is obviously in the Redwood Forest. That's probably the most popular kind of mountain biking area.
Most of the trails we're going to mention on this list are within the Redwoods Forest, otherwise known as actually no, I'm not going to say it out loud.
Yeah, no, it's
I can't even see it.
I think it's Whakarewa.
Yeah, that's it.
Whakarewa Forest, if I'm correct. But again, I'm so sorry for that.
But it's most commonly known as the Redwoods, and there's a whole bunch of free mountain bike trails that you can go and do there. They have mountain bike rental at the visitor centre, which is located at the Redwoods as well. So whether you have your own bike or you need to hire one, Redwoods is definitely a good place to go in Rotorua for mountain biking.
So in the Redwood Forest there is a lot of trails. So Laura is going to go through like some of the most popular trail in the Redwood Forest for you guys.
Yeah, so if you're looking for an easygoing trail in the Redwoods, the Dipper is a good one to do. That's a grade 2 mountain bike trail. That's also a good one to do with kids if you're traveling with kids as well. So if you're looking for an easy breezy, like winding through the forest sort of thing, that is definitely the way to go. But if you're looking for more adventure, more downhill thrills, something a bit more rugged, then the Ter Iraq Ahi Trail is a really good one in the Redwoods, and that is a grade 4 trail. So you kind of need to know a little bit about what you're doing. And this is a 5 kilometer long dual use trail, meaning that there's also going to be some potential walkers on that trail as well. So just
cool, potential to score some points, right? 50 point for a kid, 100 point for an adult, right?
So yeah, be aware that you might need to slow down.
Okay, maybe just be careful then. Fine.
I'll keep on going through some more. So, but if you're looking for mountain biking trails outside of the Redwoods, there's a really good one at Western Okataina, which is along a lake, one of the many lakes around Rotorua, and this is a grade 3 trail. And this one's a little bit longer. It's about 19 kilometers. So this is more of a sort of scenic mountain bike trail, and again, it's free to go to. You just need some transport and obviously hire a bike in town, take your own transport out to the trail, and all the details on where the location is on the article, which we'll link up to in the description below. Okay, so a really popular bike trail, which is quite long, it's quite scenic, but takes you to some of the highlights of Rotorua, is the Ter Iraq Ahi Trail, which is another grade 3 trail, meaning that it's sort of an intermediate level. There's going to be a few challenges, but it's not going to be too hardcore. And this is a 48 kilometer ride from Rotorua city centre out into the outskirts of Rotorua, down a sort of geothermal area where you'll get to Kerosene Creek, which is one of the free hot pools of the Rotorua area. So you can stop by there, give yourself a little bit of a nice little warm session in the natural hot pools there, and then continue on your way. There's also access to the Rainbow Mountain area, which is like an awesome steaming sort of hillside, lots of different colours and lakes there to see as well. So that's a really good scenic ride to do. I'll just see if there's any more in the Redwoods that I can mention. So another really good, would you like to say some? Or
No,
I'm just going crazy.
I know. Yeah, I know you're enjoying yourself, so go crazy.
Yeah, so another one in the Redwoods that you can do if you are looking for a little bit more of a more adventurous trail is Hot Cross Buns. This is grade 4. It's a 2.7 kilometer trail, and yeah, just some quick, awesome downhill blasts with lots of ferns, a lot of natural New Zealand vegetation among the redwoods as well. So that's definitely definitely a place to go. Do you want to talk about the Skyline Gondola maybe and their mountain biking trails? Sorry, I almost forgot you were here. So
that's okay. So you can take, so in Rotorua there is a Skyline, right? So at that point that's not free. You've got to pay for the Skyline, but it takes you uphill, obviously, because that's a Skyline, that's a gondola, and then you can make your way back down. So there's something called like the Gravity Bike Park, which is really awesome. It's basically mostly downhill. It's actually where they have one of the really big festival there. It's called Crankworx. It's one of the biggest mountain biking festival in the country, and it's happening in Rotorua right at the gondola. And yeah, the downhill is really fun. But you got to be prepared for like some some kind of sharp turns, and yeah. So make sure that you're not just going there for like your first time mountain biking. Just be prepared and know what you're doing.
And just to also mention, that one isn't free. You will obviously need to pay for the gondola if you need to rent mountain bikes. Obviously, that isn't free either. But that's also worth mentioning, and it's one of the probably most famous places to mountain bike in Rotorua. And there's one more that I'd like to mention, which is it's a bit outside of Rotorua, but there are a lot of tours that go there, and this takes you to a really awesome sort of wilderness area with some epic mountain biking trails, and that is in the Whirinaki Forest Park, which there's 2 different mountain bike trails that you can do there. There's a grade 2 one and a grade 4 one, or I think you could also loop these together to do both. So one of them is called the Mower track, which is a grade 3 to 4. That is your more adventurous mountain bike trail. It's about 35 kilometers. So there is the opportunity, because there are some huts there, to stay overnight in one of the huts. Otherwise, I think you can return the same way and still make it in the same day. And then the easier option is the Whirinaki bike trail. And this one is I think this is a little bit shorter. Oh no. This one, this is about 5 hours to complete this trail, so it's still pretty much a full day mountain bike trail. But yeah, if you do, you will find some mountain bike tours in Rotorua, which will take you to this beautiful wilderness area. So that's definitely worth looking up as well. But bearing in mind that does involve quite a long transport, so you will need to pay for that as well.
Yeah. All right, so that was mountain biking in Rotorua. If you guys want to know more about that, in the description below we have a link to some articles like that of the 10 best mountain biking areas in Rotorua, as well as even more mountain biking content. So make sure to like and subscribe, because we do that all the time if the camera works.
Yeah.